You're doing the workouts, you're eating the salads, and you're cutting those calories, yet that stubborn belly fat won't budge. In fact, for some of you, it might feel like your body has completely changed its shape overnight. If you're a woman in midlife, you've likely been told, oh, it's just menopause or your metabolism is slowing down. But that specific weight gain around your middle is actually an SOS signal from your body. It is the primary outward sign of insulin resistance. Think of it this way, your body is not trying to make your life difficult. It has simply lost the ability to hear the signal to burn fuel. Today we're going deep into the internal imbalances that might be locking your body in storage mode and the 5 lifestyle pillars you need to flip that metabolic switch back to fat burning. We're moving beyond the scale and looking at how your body actually functions. Welcome to today's video. I'm Maria and I help women in peri and menopause navigate through midlife with real-life strategies that actually move the needle. Lifestyle and hormone supportive habits that help you make this your best chapter yet. Let's get into the video. To shift that stubborn belly fat, we have to understand the internal environment. Let's talk about hormones. In midlife, as estrogen declines, your cells naturally start becoming a little more resistant to insulin. For some women, you might have visual signs like actual skin tags, dark patches, or increased facial hair. These are major clues that your insulin is constantly spiked. You might also be experiencing some immune irritation. If you feel puffy, have stiff joints, or feel like you have allergies that just don't go away, that usually means your body is in a chronic state of inflammation. Now, unfortunately, inflammation and insulin resistance are best friends. So if you have one, chances are the other one is right behind it. Next, what do your energy levels look like? If you hit a wall at 3 p.m. or feel like your brain is constantly in a fog, that means your mitochondria are not burning fuel efficiently. Speaking of fuel, let's talk about digestion. If you're not efficiently breaking down your food, or if you have leaky gut, your cells are essentially starving for nutrients even if you might be eating plenty. This triggers intense sugar cravings, which is why you might be having that 3 p.m. slump. Also, we have to take detoxification into account. We can't neglect our liver. I recently made an entire video about the liver, and I'll link it in the cards in the description box below in case you want to see that next. But in a nutshell, your liver is your primary metabolic organ. And if it's overwhelmed with toxins and ultra-processed foods, it can't process sugar effectively, leading to that fatty buildup around your organs, also known as visceral fat. And finally, we have to look at your nervous system. If you've got those 3 a.m. wake-up calls with your heart racing and you're wide awake and can't fall back asleep, that means your stress hormones are stealing your blood sugar and driving it up while you sleep. And that's fueling your midsection weight gain literally while you're in bed. Now, how can we fix this, reverse this, slow this down, make it stop? It will involve some small lifestyle shifts, but ones that I'm confident that you can easily execute. First, we have to change how and when we fuel our bodies. Gone are the days of that starving and binging cycle, that excessive intermittent fasting, and that 1 meal a day mentality. Restriction in midlife actually stresses the body more. Instead, our focus is on blood sugar stabilization. Every meal should be anchored with protein and include fiber and fat. Protein is your thermic food. It actually takes more energy to burn protein than any other macro, and it doesn't spike insulin like naked carbs do. Although an extreme intermittent fasting should be avoided, I do feel our bodies need some metabolic rest. That means giving your body a 12 to 4 hour window at night without food. This 12 to 14 hour rest and digest window allows your insulin levels to drop low enough so that your body finally starts burning the belly fat for fuel instead of looking for a midnight snack. And that's the perfect segue to our next small shift, and that is to improve our sleep. We are high achieving women and we are always busy, always on the go, always have something to do. We never stop. And the truth is our metabolism hates that. Just one night of poor sleep actually makes your insulin resistance a little worse the next day. This is often why after a bad night of sleep, you might crave more carbs and have more cravings in general. For the best night of sleep, ensure that your room is completely dark and void of all light. And if you can, try to cool it down to 68 degrees. That gets a little cold for me, but I do like a cold room. I keep mine at about 70 degrees. My husband actually hates that. He thinks it's way too cold, but it is perfect for me. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. This is the only time that your brain actually washes itself and your hormones have a chance to reset themselves into a fat-burning state. Quick pause to ask if you're finding this information valuable. Please subscribe for more strategies that help women in midlife. And if you'd like to keep in touch with me further, I have daily wellness tips on my Instagram page. I'm there every day. And I also offer a free monthly newsletter. I'll leave all the links in the description box below. Improving sleep quality is so important, but equally as much as stress reduction. When your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight mode, your body is under a tremendous amount of stress. Your liver dumps sugar into your bloodstream to help you run away from that tiger instantly. But you're not running away from a tiger, are you? You're sitting at your desk or you're sitting in traffic. So then your pancreas creates some insulin to throw into your bloodstream to take care of that sugar. And since it's not being burned off, what does it do? It stores it in your midsection as belly fat. Some great ways to relieve stress is to slow down and take some deep breaths. Try box breathing before you eat or before you go on a phone call or before you walk into a meeting. Box breathing is a 4-4-4-4. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold it again for 4 with no breath in your body. Make these slow, deep, intentional breaths. This is especially helpful before you eat. You're telling your body it's safe to digest this food and not to store it. Next, let's talk about movement. If you're a woman in midlife and you're double downing on those Orange Theory classes and pushing your body to the limit, this high-intense cardio can actually raise your cortisol, which raises your blood sugar. And if you're showing early signs of insulin resistance, it means it's going to store more belly fat. Instead, I'd love it if you prioritize resistance training. Muscle is your metabolic real estate. It is the #1 place that glucose, aka your blood sugar, goes to be burned. The more muscle you have, even if it's just a little more, the more calories you burn. This lowers the amount of insulin you have to produce, thus increasing sensitivity and lowering resistance, and this will naturally slim the waistline over time. Another factor creating stress on the body could be a toxic load. As I mentioned before, your liver is a detox organ, and when it's overloaded with chemicals from your skincare or cleaning products, these act as obesogens and they disrupt your hormones. One great tip to follow is as you are finishing your cleaning products or skincare or makeup products and you need to replace them, opt for a cleaner option. The less you introduce these harmful chemicals into your environment, the better. This is something I'm definitely trying to be a little more conscious of going forward. Next are a couple of supplements I think can help you on your healing journey. I don't think that you can supplement your way out of a bad diet or a high-stress life. The diet and lifestyle changes that I mentioned are going to move the needle more than anything. But if you want to support your body further, look into magnesium. I think magnesium glycinate is a great option. Magnesium is used in over 300 reactions in the body, including how your cells handle insulin. Also, omega-3s are crucial for helping heal the cell membrane, so it lets the insulin signal go through. These are not magic pills, but they will help in the process of helping your body become a little more sensitive to insulin. And when your cells stop ignoring that insulin signal and start listening to it, your body will no longer be storing that belly fat, it'll be using it for fuel. We have to think of our bodies as a puzzle. There are so many pieces that we have to put into place and make sure that they fit just right to make it work. By listening to your internal signals and making the proper lifestyle changes, you're giving your body that opportunity to heal itself. If you're ready to stop the dieting cycle and start healing your body from inside, please hit that subscribe button so that we can do this together. If you have any questions about today's video, please make sure you leave me a comment. I read and answer each and every one of them. If you missed that liver video, I think it's highly important and you should check it out next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you over there.